Inspector Ranade. I'm Dr. Mehta, Dean of this hospital.
Inspector Ranade, Crime Branch, CBI.
Prithvi Raheja.
Shama Merchant.
Pavan Sarkar. I believe Inspector Menezes of the Metropolitan Police is in charge of the case?
That's right. He was the one at the guest house who took all our statements.
Now I am in charge.
How is the investigation proceeding?
I have to attend to something. Please continue. I'll join you a little later.
So did you get the SOB?
The what?
The man who tried to kill us last night.
Inspector, how is the investigation proceeding?
There's nothing to report right now.
Nothing at all.
There must be a great deal of physical evidence at the guest house. I mean, bomb fragments in the fireplace, shell casings from the bullets that were fired, even fingerprints on the sabotage cars, perhaps.
Yeah, I gave the police a full description of the man who I chased. And the license number on the motorbike he rode away on.
Yes, and you have 4 witnesses to the shooting of Mr. Akash Bhandarkar.
They must have found something.
Oh yes, they found something. They found something very interesting.
Miss Varsha, I just wanted to say that I see all your films. Thank you. You remind me of the stars of the old days. Madhubala, Geeta Wali, Meena Kumari.
That's very flattering and sweet of you to say so.
Your friends are in Dr. Mehta's office. They're waiting for you.
Thank you.
I'll be giving Mr. Bhandarkar his sedative now.
I see.
Don't worry. We'll take good care of him.
Please do that. Thank you.
You found something at the guest house, Inspector?
Something revealing the murderer's identity.
Or better still, the maniac himself.
Oh yes, we found something very interesting.
What is it?
Mr. Prithvi,
Yes?
you are the younger son of Mr. Bhagwan Das Raheja
Yeah, so?
and the brother of Mr. Piyush Raheja.
Yes.
Inspector, we are very keen to know what your investigation turned up.
Do you have any idea who the man was who tried to kill us last night?
Oh yes. Oh yes, we have a very good idea about the people who are behind this incident.
Oh, pardon me, Doctor. Excuse my clumsiness. You must be from the Swedish delegation.
Yes.
Matron. Have a nice visit in India, Doctor.
What exactly are you implying, Inspector?
I'm investigating the truth.
Then you should be looking for the man who tried to kill us all last night.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
You're looking in the wrong place.
Are you sure?
Inspector Ranade, what exactly did your investigation turn up?
That's confidential.
Surely you can tell us. After all, we were involved.
But exactly how you are all involved is what I need to find out.
What are you implying?
Inspector, I should like to inform you that I am acting as legal counsel for the five of us.
Finally, Pavan.
I see, a lawyer. Very interesting.
I'm sure you meet many lawyers in your field.
Yes, I do. But not like you.
What do you mean?
Inspector, surely you can tell us something. What evidence did you find at the guest house?
Before I tell you that, I would like to ask Mr. Pavan a few questions.
Dr. Mehta, police.
Dr. Mehta?
May I help you?
ACP Swami.
Inspector Menezes, Crime Branch, CBI.
Yes, what can I do?
We are here in connection with the case of firing at the Management Institute of India Guest House.
I don't understand.
Well, doctor, you have a patient here, and I suppose two of the complainants are here too?
Yes, but your man is already attending them.
Who is questioning them, doctor?
The police.
We are the police, doctor.
Look, I've already told you there is a police inspector upstairs in my chambers questioning them at this very minute.
Menezes, did you send someone here to question them?
Well, sir, as far as I know, I'm supposed to be in charge of this case.
Look, I've already told you there is another police inspector upstairs in my chambers questioning them at this very minute.
Have you met him?
Obviously.
Did he tell you his name?
Ranade, Inspector Ranade,
Inspector Ranade.
CBI Crime Branch.
This is all very confusing.
Could be a change in roster, sir. Last moment as usual.
Yeah, go phone up the duty officer and confirm whether there has been a reallocation of personnel. Go.
Yes.
No problem.
We'll be all right.
How did the door get locked by itself?
Maybe the catch got stuck or something. I think I might have left it here.
Don't worry, Mom. I can always get you a new visitor's pass.
Matron? What's this?
Sweet Jesus.
What's the matter, Matron?
But how on earth?
What's wrong?
It's poison.
What?
You wish to question me, Inspector?
Why? Are you afraid of being questioned?
Not at all. What questions do you wish to ask?
Oh, just the basic details.
But I've already spoken to Inspector Menezes at great length. Hasn't he briefed you?
Inspector Menezes is busy on some other case.
Very well. Go ahead.
I'll just pop out and check what's keeping Varsha. I'll be back in a minute.
Just a minute. This will get over shortly.
I'll just pop out and pop back.
Please, I may need you later for questioning.
Inspector, this is quite strange. Are you interrogating us?
If I was interrogating you, you wouldn't be asking me such a question.
I see.
Anyway, let's get back to the point.
What is the point?
You are an NRI, Mr. Pavan.
Yes,
Where do you live?
in Toronto, Canada.
And what is your occupation?
I'm a lawyer. Look, the police have all this information.
What kind of lawyer?
A criminal defense lawyer.
And what's the name of your firm?
Lehman Carrington Associates. Is this necessary?
Why did you come to Bombay?
I've already told the police this.
Tell me again.
I received a message. One of my friends seemed to be in need of help, and so I came.
And who sent this message?
That's exactly the point. I don't know.
And after coming to Bombay, where did you go?
I went to the Management Institute of India guest house, where I met Prithvi Raheja, Shama Merchant, Akash Bhandarkar, and Varsha Patil.
And then,
Inspector, I really need to visit the ladies' room.
Miss Merchant, just a minute.
Inspector, really, you have no right to detain us like this.
You either cooperate with me or I can arrest you.
On what charge?
On the charge of refusing to cooperate with the police officer and obstructing an investigation.
But that's nonsense. We are the complainants.
Miss Merchant, where do you live?
So you're going to question me now?
What the hell is this?
Look, Inspector.
Shut up! I'm asking Miss Merchant.
I think it's time I called a real lawyer.
That won't be required.
Are you threatening me?
I'm warning you.
Look, you can't force us to answer your questions. Can you, Pawan?
Inspector, if you have any incriminating evidence against us, I suggest you make an arrest. Otherwise, neither me nor my clients have anything further to say to you.
That's more like it.
Arrest you? There are worse things than getting arrested, Mr. Pawan.
Get back!
Who are you? The doctor from the Swedish delegation?
Get away from that bed! Get away from the bed!
But doctor, if we don't remove the catheter, he'll die.
Nathan, he's not a doctor.
But the man is dying.
Don't worry about him.
Inspector Ranade,
Mr. Pawan,
you did say that you were an official with the CBI crime branch, is it not?
that's what I said.
Right. So then you'd probably be carrying a badge or some kind of identification with you, wouldn't you?
Police officers always do.
Right. Would you mind very much if I asked to see this identification?
Why?
Indulge me.
And if I refuse?
It's not too much to ask. Inspector Ranade, I'd like to see your identification, please.
Hey, identification. Here it is. You wanted to see my identification, didn't you? Here it is.
Can I get a closer look?
Shut up.
Just trying to lighten the atmosphere.
Shit! You son of a bitch!
Who are you planning to call?
Hollywood agent to see if I can get your role in a B-grade thriller.
Prithvi, is he the one?
The one?
At the guest house when you jumped out the window.
It's the right height, right build,
Inspector Ranade, do you by any chance ride a motorcycle?
Maybe I do.
And would the bullets from this gun be of the same caliber as the ones that were fired at the guest house?
Possible.
Impersonating a police officer is a serious crime.
There are more serious crimes than that, Mr. Pawan.
Who are you, huh? And who's paying you, huh? Who's the real person behind all this?
You talk too much, Mr. Pawan. I remember reading somewhere that there's only one way to shut a lawyer's mouth.